All right. Welcome everybody to the first Glacedia Draft League episode, and we are in the final battle of week 1 as we have the Cerbypoo Revengers consisting of Guesty, Spooky, and Party Hazard facing off against the Scavengers, which consists of Crimson, Vitalytics, and Germ. And through the drafting, we've seen some pretty unique teams. I think both sides had some great choices. I think Lasergen, very late, great choice. Cryoterra, very late, great choice. As well as the Toxisui at the Wyvernal. Very late picks, considering what everybody else has gotten. And as the battles have gone down, this is the last one of round 1. We will find out round 2 after this battle. And yeah, let's get going. All right. And this is starting the battle. We got Kidare versus Voltenchant to start off with. A good opening for Guesty with the Crystal type on the Spark type. Now, in the City Draft League format, you don't know what the other 5 doodles are. It's going to be a bit of a mystery. However, you do know the doodles they have in general, so you just don't know the party. And there comes the Awakened form as the Voltenchant flinches to the Flashbang, and a good opening by Guesty. Yeah, so for the battlers, it's Guesty of the Cerbypoo Revengers versus Moonday, also known as Crimson, for the Scavengers, as their teammates are around, they help out. And it's Conductor on the Metal Elytra, a free switch in for the Cerbypoo Revengers. Got the roulette tint, sets up the B summon as, ooh, there's a first kill as Voltenchant uses Rust to take down the Metal Elytra, gets a free switch in, but doesn't do much else. Draco Thread also weak to the Voltenchant. A pretty poor opening so far for Guesty now. It's gone really 180, but Crimson swaps into the Squonk, goes for the taunt, and goes for the Careless Assault, a free switch for Crimson. Great plays, both sides, smart switches, and Guesty goes for the switch once again. Back into the Kidare, but Entangling Vines is set up. Now, a good change recently is plant types are no longer immune to light types, which means that the Kidare can actually hit this Squonk for regular damage, since it's weak to Spirit's weak to light. But the ice will do much more anyways. But if he does want to make a smart play, predicting a switch in, he could use the light move. Looks like Crimson's plotting up something. Guess he's already made his choice. 2 minutes remaining on the timer already. And here comes the Shamish. The bulky mastermind takes the Cone of Cold. Went for the Cone of Cold. Shmish is fine. It's chilling. And it's a pretty solid matchup for Crimson right now. If this is a setup Shmish, it'll be able to take most of Kidare's hits pretty well. But Guesty swaps into the Draco Thread as Shmish goes for Disarm, so no more Enchanted Ruby on the Draco Thread, which is likely why it wasn't able to hit the Squonk prior. But now it'll be a little more able to. Even if there's a swap. Here comes Lasergen, the newest legendary. Taking the Body Slam, not very effective, still did a pretty good amount of damage after the Spool. But still at 60%. Now, notably, this Lasergen It resists both air and basic moves. Goes for the Fiery Slash. And Draco Third goes to the Careless Assault. Doesn't get it. But it does barely survive the recoil. However, it is slower than the Glacedia. So far, great start for Crimson, who instantly sets up the move. I guess he just has to tank it. Sorry, sack. And go into a different Doodle. Here comes the Skadeen Titanium Bucket. A good swap against, but the Entangling Vines is in play, and it slows down. But it awakens, and all of those boosts, all of those drops are gone. No more defense boost, no more speed drop, and here comes the attack boost on the Rip Current, and on the Glacedia, it is down. Guesty's team finally lands a knockout. It's 4 remaining for Guesty, 5 for Crimson. A lot of alternatives on Crimson's side. The Volt Enchant can tank many hits. The Shmish can tank hits. I mean, we could see possibly, I believe, Daze. Shmish, or not Shmish, sorry, Skadeen can have Daze, which could do really good damage. Here comes the Volt Enchant, bringing the Downpour. And also of note, this B summon is set up for Crimson. So every single switch is chipping away. Goes for the Fin Slash, tries to do big damage, doesn't. Shockwave fails to kill. And that's really good news for Guesty, who can land a second Fin Slash and finish it. No! The Jolt on the Volt Enchant forgot about the priority move, and Crimson is up big time. Now here comes the Kadere. One downside, it's slower. Will it even be able to kill? Likely he's going to go for a flashbang. Hope it kills there. Either way, that was a great play by Crimson. Flashbang does not land the knockout. And really just has to go for it. Isn't able to. Goes for Storm Heal. Aurora Flash. Kind of just takes away all the damage it healed. Has to do it again. Now, if we go into a match like that, where it's Storm Heal versus Aurora Flash, it'll definitely lean towards Guesty's side because of the side effects. I believe it's accuracy or it's confusion. But Crimson either looking for a switch in or a good position to just get some damage on the Kadere, because it is a great check. There's the Rust. Does not land the knockout. And there goes Volt Enchant. Crimson still has 2 Mystery Doodles. Guesty still has 2 Mystery Doodles. But those 2 Mystery Doodles on Guesty's side are the only fully health ones. Crimson, only a minute left on the timer. That would not be a good way to lose your first round. Bees attack the Des Dog. And it's likely this Des Dog is going to outspeed. Might have to just sacrifice the Kadere. I don't think Guesty wants to take any damage on his other Doodles. Perhaps he does. But he doesn't. Mallet Crush for the attack boost. Man, okay. That's a great chance for... Ooh, Premonition Yoris. And that's a great way to counteract the Entangling Vines and outspeed. So it'll be super effective. A beast super effective move on the Des Dog. Will it be able to land the knockout? is the big question. I think that determines the game here. Decides to swap out into the Squonk. Will definitely be able to tank the hit. Feral Fury. Ooh, no. It might not be able to tank it. I think another hit will knock out the Squonk, and Guesty has an opening here. Needs to land another Feral Fury. He could do... And there's the knockout. Obviously, the Yoris is getting chipped away by the Lethal Ornament, so we could see a Shmish swap in here. We could see the last Doodle. The last Doodle is very important for both sides. And this last Doodle could be on Cerbypoo's side for Guesty. It could be a Scorporuli, it could be a Kangan, it could be a Jalect, an Octonut, a Wyvernal, Jineko, or Toxasui. And there's the last Doodle. It's Small Mistake. It's the Artifixie, the first draft pick. I believe it was the first draft pick overall. It was Artifixie, first overall pick in the entire draft. Landing the Fireball, landing the kill. And that's big for Crimson. The Small Mistake, the little dude, finishing things off. And here's the Candigan, getting the speed drop. Fireball, big damage. And here's the Weird Jelly for Guesty. Uh-oh. And this should be able to kill. Nutrient Drain. Lands the knockout. Does not fully heal. That's really bad. It needed that extra 2 HP to withstand a hit from likely Desdog or Shmish. But we'll see what happens here. Probably is going to want to heal up. Goes for the heal. Make sure that it only takes half health from the Tsunami. Great play by Guesty, who still outspeeds the Shmish after the speed drop. And we'll see, is Guesty going to try and just finish off the Shmish? Crimson has 30 seconds left on the timer. Thinking of what to do in this situation. It goes for the Mind Empowerment. As Shmish goes for the Storm Heal. Great play by Guesty. We have a close battle here, folks. Goes for the Nutrient Drain. Able to tank it very well. Tsunami. Now that I believe this is an ignorant Shmish, so any boosts do nothing. And Shmish can just stall it out. Or it might take one more hit. And there it is. The Tsunami finishes off the Candigan. Wasn't able to land it, and that will end off the battle.